Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Kmetko. You're watching Daytime.
Welcome to Daytime. I'm Cindy Edwards.
I'm Dave Nemeth. And
we did not plan this.
Didn't plan it, but that's what happens when you work together for a long time.
That's right.
You're in sync.
Very nice.
Yeah, speaking of working for a long time.
We've been around a long time.
Well, we were talking last week about my big residual checks that I get for my acting
for
careers.
all your
news,
TV
radio,
appearances that you've made over the years.
Yes, Lois and Clark. I got a whopping residual check in the mail yesterday for 18 cents.
Well, don't quit your day job, Dave.
All right, let's talk about you.
Let's do that.
Way back when.
Well, actually, we both started in the news department, didn't we?
Yes, we did, yes.
Most people did you ever actually report the news?
Oh, sure.
You did.
First story I had to report was as a car accident, fatal car accident.
Oh,
it was a
gosh.
terrible situation. It was awful.
All right, my first assignment was not that, but I was a one-man band, so I would go out with my camera and my light kit.
That's what I hear. In fact, we have some video, I think, of
yes, but
you.
not when I was a one-man band. This is just a long time ago. I think I was on a. Look at me.
That's getting involved.
I like to get right into it. Yeah, I joined the fire department that day and went into a burning building. It wasn't really.
There's a man inside this building.
Wasn't a real dangerous situation, but see, I went in there.
That's very cool.
It was very cool. See,
is that you rescuing a person, or is that you being
pulled
rescued?
I think I'm actually helping carry that dummy out of the house. I don't know why I didn't pull the face mask off when I actually did that talking there, but you can hear me. I love the news. But you know I don't really have the personality to be a serious news person.
You have it. You can use it if you want to, but
I like following the news.
You are a news person. Yes, you follow the news, but you really have got the personality of
a nut,
an entertainment type person.
When I used to anchor the news, I used to get the giggles at the most inopportune times.
Which we've been known to do.
Yes,
but fortunately
we can get away with it here.
Get away with it, so it's not a big deal. You know, when it comes to the business of working inside this little box here that we call television, our next guest is a real pro. He's been at it for 3 decades. Steve Kmetko is his name, and he's pretty much done it all.
You've seen him in just about every possible scenario, from reporter to anchor, host for TV's E! Entertainment. Steve even coaches celebrities on how to handle themselves in an interview situation.
Yes, and now you're going to see him right here on Daytime because Steve Kmetko is our spotlight guest. And here he is.
Steve Kmetko.
Do I have to do this? I saw you.
Yes, you do.
I didn't coordinate with you.
Only if you're wearing blue.
I thought we had to flash.
Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Welcome to Daytime.
Have a seat.
Warmer.
Yours are going to be cold soon enough. This is a chilly studio.
It's cold. How are you?
Nice to be here. Great.
Good.
Great.
Good to see you.
It's a little humid here in Tampa.
It is a little humid.
Yeah, especially for this time of year. It's generally, we've hit the turning point and started to cool things off a little bit.
Well, I'm working for this website that's based out of Tampa, mycommunity.com, website for the LGBT community. And I went on there today just to check out what was going on and to know what, make certain I have all my T's crossed and I's dotted and what I'm saying. And it said on there this morning, 100% humidity. And I went, what? How come it's not raining?
Yeah.
But the windows are sweating. It was very interesting.
It's a little sticky. Tell us now, you mentioned the LGBT community. Let's explain what that is for our viewers who don't know.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community. Sometimes known as the GLBT community. Sometimes L and G are interchangeable.
And what are you doing with them?
MyCommunity.com is a website for that specific community that gives people a place to meet, a place to go and find what's going on in their community, in their specific community here in Tampa, be it events that are specifically designed or aimed at the LGBT community, or general events like a concert or an art festival or something like that. It's just a meeting place. Everybody goes to the web anymore to find out where to go and what to do. And so this one is designed for the LGBT community. And I'm doing a podcast for them.
That's right. Now, you've had quite a career.
Yeah, I have.
How many years in L.A.?
I was in L.A. for 27 years, and I've been in television for about 30 years altogether.
Yeah, I know the feeling. How was L.A. for you? Because it can eat you up. It's a tough town.
It can eat you up, and I moved back to Chicago primarily for family reasons. My father passed away last year. He was 91 years old, and my mom is 90. She'll be 91 in December, and it was just time to come home. But I had grown up in Chicago, so I was familiar with the territory, and I loved the city, and we really should have gotten the Olympics, by the way. Anyway, that's another topic. I was glad to get home because LA can, after a while, be a toxic atmosphere. And I get so tired of sitting in a car.
Oh, no kidding.
And you know, you go to Chicago and there's great public transportation, and there's neighborhoods. I live in an area called Andersonville. It's a Swedish, was a Swedish community. And they have all kinds of great restaurants and
if you get
places.
Stuck, you can actually get a cab, whereas like LA,
you can.
there are no cabs.
Yeah.
What's with that?
Yeah. And if you do get a cab, it costs a fortune to go anywhere because it's so spread out.
I've been watching clips of you talking to different celebrities, and they seem to really be warm to you, and they seem almost
They're
like
actors and actors.
Well, that's what I'm going to ask, because a lot of them on camera seem like close personal friends. Julia Roberts has her arm around you, and but when the camera stopped, would they turn that off?
You know what? I always thought, it's a little different now, but I always thought you needed to keep a distance, a journalistic distance from the celebrities that you were interviewing. And, you know, sometimes the kiss stuff happens, the air kisses, and you go along with that. I mean, you're not going to pull away from somebody, but I never socialized with a single celebrity, with one exception, and that was Whoopi Goldberg. She invited me to a birthday party once at her home, and I went there. Oh. But otherwise, you know, you're enabling the people at home to meet these people, and so you act as the conduit. And as a result, you're kind of like the host at a party, and you're
percentage-wise of the big celebrities, and some of them are kiss, and some of them are very genuine. How many of them are horses? You know what? In percentage-wise, 9 out of 10.
God, I don't know if I could put a percentage on it, but there's some that I did not enjoy interviewing, but you have to because you know, your boss says so, and because there is you know, a certain amount of promotion that goes on along with that goes with working in Hollywood.
Right.
But for the most part, I remember reading a book once about Judy Garland. She was suing her manager, and one of the people who was called to testify was Mel Torme, who was the musical director on her old television show. And he said when she got on the stand, she was so good. But he said that nothing she was saying, none of the words coming out of her mouth were the truth. And he said he said to himself at that time, I am watching one of the world's great actresses. And, you know, I never forgot that. When you're sitting and talking to somebody, they know how to talk to you.
Of course.
And as do you, and we wish we could talk to you all day long.
But you're a genuinely nice guy. He really is. I talked to him in the green room. He's not just nice on
the
TV.
Real deal.
He's
Yes.
a really sweet man.
Steve Kmetko, good luck with all of your efforts, and we appreciate you stopping by to spend some time with us. We appreciate it.
Check out mycommunity.com, by the way.
Yes.
There you go.
Hey, coming up next on Daytime, we have a special tribute to America's combat veterans.
You will meet one man who's fought for our country and another who puts his tribute into song.
That's coming up.